Knowing that somebody will travel 8 hours just to come sit on a beach for 5 hours.
Just seen the potential in it, and I knew that a lot of people were interested in it. So my name is Jake, I'm from Amherst, Nova Scotia. I run Truckology. We had a great turnout. We had over 200 trucks today and probably at least 500 people. Most shows around, it's either an indoor or outdoor section. This one here, it gives an opportunity to anybody. It doesn't matter if you have a modified vehicle or stock vehicle, really. It gives you the opportunity to come out and enjoy the day with everybody else and to just feel included.
Mackenzie Como from Amherst, Nova Scotia, and co-host of Truckology. Back when Jake and Dylan started the group, they started growing the truck scene, which grew into, well, today, well over 250 trucks. A couple cars, which is even better because it's nice to see everything, but a truck-focused group just to appreciate everything from two-wheel drive, front-wheel drive cars to rear-wheel drive cars to a four-wheel drive truck that's from back in the 60s to the modern 2024 truck.
Well, really, it's just, everybody looks at it as we don't charge people to come out. It's just an event for everybody to get together, come out, enjoy the day, enjoy the beach, and just have a good time, really. You don't need a fancy truck, you don't need a fancy car, nothing. We welcome everybody to come out and just enjoy the day.
Again, it's hard to put into words. It's a group that just is very focused on loving every vehicle. There's no, look at that over there, why would you do something? It's a welcome, come on in, two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, lowered, lift it, stock, if you just got it from your grandfather's garage or something, you're welcome. Like it's a very welcome community.
I've always, since I was a kid, watched the Daytona truck meet and other meets down in the States that had these big groups of trucks meet up together and a group of friends line up on the beach and just enjoy the day. And I said to myself, there's enough people around here that if you tried hard enough, you could make it happen here. And after the years, we've ended up with over 200 trucks today, and that's what I've always wanted. Well, we've been doing it 5 years now, so we have a pretty good idea of what goes on throughout the day. So long as we have our merch for the day, which this year we didn't get enough of because we've had way more people than usual and we sold out way earlier than expected. So that's a little hard to tell. But for Pop and Water, we just keep a close eye on the event lists, know who's coming and stuff, and hope for the best. Oh, if it wasn't for the guys that help us put on the day, it just wouldn't be possible. Of course, everybody that comes out and stuff, but if it wasn't for the main guys that help us run Truckology, we wouldn't be able to do it. Everybody from getting here in the morning at 9 in the morning and setting up and helping with the barbecue, helping with the hot dogs, just making sure everybody's polite, respectful on the beach towards other traffic, etc. And it makes a big difference to know that we have a great crew to help us throughout the day.
Volunteers are very important. It's kind of what keeps everything running. It's how we get through it. There's not enough of us to look after it and look after the barbecue, look after tickets, look after 50-50, look after registration, just look after over 200 trucks. Like, you need the volunteers. They're very crucial to this show.
We have a very big group. I'd say, I want to say probably around 18, 20 male and female with us that help out a lot. It's very nice to have extra hands, just, well, in the tent, selling stuff, barbecuing, walking the beach, making sure that our garbage is cleaned up. Public place, we want to make sure we're leaving it the way we found it. Just from every little thing, just from the tent to the grounds, garbage cleanup, and enjoying the weekend.
Tristan Davidson from Fredericton, New Brunswick, and I'm a part of Truckology. It brings all of us together, kind of season closure for Truckology. It's the only show in the Maritimes that's specifically for trucks, like whether it's a pavement princess or off-road trucks, we want them all here. It's just kind of a time for all of us to get together and end the summer off with a bang. Our group is very broad based from Niguac, New Brunswick to Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, and everywhere is in between. There's probably close to 15 of us in the group, and we're just 15 to 20 of us in the group, and we're very spread out. And just a time for all of us to get together, have fun, and enjoy what we have left for summer.
You might not think it starts overnight, but if it was left up to me and Jake, it would start last night. We have two lovely ladies that help us out, Sabrina and Sarah. They push us to make sure we get stuff done, because if it was just me and him, we would be last night at 11:30 bringing stuff, just arriving to Ridgewater. And
it's awesome to see. I never would have thought 5 years ago when my buddy Dylan started this, and I kind of helped him take over and took flight of things. We started out with 17 trucks, just local from Halifax, and I never would have thought anybody from New Brunswick, let alone northern New Brunswick, would make the trip down to be here.
knowing that somebody will travel 8 hours just to come sit on a beach for 5 hours with people that they know and a whole heck of people that they might not know. What farther you come is awesome. Just reaches out to us like as we're getting bigger and kind of be like, okay, let's step our game up for next year and hopefully get some people around the same distance, even or farther, and everyone around to keep just growing and growing.
The beach meets it always falls on like the last weekend of August or second last weekend of August. And the end of the summer just kicks things off with a bang, and it's just a time for all of us to see each other before winter comes and we're all working on our trucks or we're too busy to see each other, or the weather's too bad to go down.
Really is just everybody comes from way up New Brunswick, down the bottom of Nova Scotia, and a big part of the event is around the Bridgewater area. It's really down in the bottom of Nova Scotia and there's not many shows around. So I think it just brings a lot of people around this area together with something to do for the day. Mainly the part why today is so successful is everybody else coming out together and just growing as a team to make the day as what it is today. And I want to thank everybody for coming out and making Truckology what it is today. So to me, I just seen the potential in it, and I knew that a lot of people were interested in it, and nobody else around the Maritimes had anything to do with trucks, so I thought it would take off, and it's really just ever since taken off.